George Ferguson, Mayor of Bristol, you're over in Brussels again. Last time we saw you over here, you just found out that you'd won, or you just had put in fact, the final bid for the Green Capital status. The year for Bristol is coming up. What's ahead for the city?
Well, it's extremely exciting. It's a huge range, going from small community events through to globally significant initiatives. So we'll be building up during 2015 to the Paris COP21, which is the climate change summit that is so important for the future of the world's environment. And so Bristol is Green Capital at such an important moment, and we'll be taking full advantage of it.
What are you hoping to get out of it as a city, perhaps economically, apart from anything else?
Well, I think it's driving a lot of what we're doing, and absolutely economically it's vitally important. There are lots of jobs in the energy sector. We are an energy hub. We are looking at the saving of energy across the city and also of generating it in a much cleaner fashion, and we've got projects on the go on that already. So I think that it is absolutely about jobs and the economy as much as it is about clean air and the environment.
Do you think this prize that you've won, since you found out that you had one, do you think it's put Bristol on the map? And do you think the year, considering all the events you've got planned ahead, will help Bristol's prestige?
Well, I think Bristol is on the map, and it's more on the map as a result of Green Capital, and I find that wherever I go. And I was at the United Nations Climate Summit in New York in September, and Bristol was getting a lot of attention because we're not just European Green Capital, we have become the world's Green Capital in many respects, because we are the only city next year with that title, and so it is getting us a lot of attention, and we, on the back of it, are winning awards in China and elsewhere. It goes so well together with our innovative projects as well of Smart City.
You're opening a Brussels office. Why are you doing that? What's the significance of it?
Well, Bristol benefits from Europe. I think we are a very European city. We want to make quite sure that we are in touch with what's going on here, and we take full advantage of the funding that comes out of Brussels. And I'm here to talk to all the MEPs for the South West, as well as looking at how we can take full advantage of having a base here that we're sharing with London.
There's some criticism of this. You mentioned you're sharing offices with London, but it's going to cost you around £60,000, we understand. Is it a cost that you can justify?
Well, I'm not the slightest bit ashamed of that. I think I'm proud of the fact that we are brave enough to do this at a time when most local authorities don't dare, because I think it is important that we push harder than anybody else, and that's why Bristol is succeeding. Bristol is punching above its weight, and it's because that we do dare to do these things, and I think we will reap rewards as a result.
Reap rewards. How will you judge the success of a Brussels office? Presumably an investment return of at least £60,000 a year to cover your costs.
Yes, but it isn't just measured in money. I think what you've rightly said is Bristol put on the map? Bristol is very much put on the map by what we're doing, and the economy is dependent on people knowing about us. So this is not just simply about the straight monetary return. It's about making quite sure that Bristol is on everybody's list when it comes to investment. So it's not just what comes to the City Council, it's what comes to the city as a whole.
But we can expect thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions as a result of this?
Well, I think that it will contribute to us doing much better in terms of our relationship with Europe, and hopefully in terms of the rewards that we do get from being so positive about that relationship, which I find does reap rewards. So I do think that we will be looking very carefully at some of the major programs like Horizon 2020, and I do have expectation of us benefiting from the fact that we have a presence here.